Hello. Good morning, everyone. Welcome po sa ating procurement activity for today, which is pre-conference for IDV number 2025-16. Let's start by an opening prayer to be led by Miss Acevedo.
Manalangin po muna tayo sa mga Panginoon, salamat po sa muling buwan ng pag-aari kong libon para po sa aming ready conference activities na gagawin. Naway ipadala niyo po sa bawat isa sa amin ang banal na espiritu upang magampanan po namin ang aming mga duties and responsibilities bilang mga miyembro. Naway matapos po namin ito ng maliwasahin at maayos. Amen. Pangalan ng anak ng Espiritu Santo.
Thank you, ma'am, for that wonderful prayer. God is good all the time God is good. For our attendees for today's activity, we make starting off with Miss Jamaila Barsha, Back Secretariat Member. Miss Maricris Acevedo, Back Secretariat Member. Engineer Derek Manaig, presenter from Maintenance Section. We would like to recognize the presence via Zoom of the following. Mr. Leonardo S. Montana II, Back Secretariat Member.
Present po.
Engineer Jesser Jack Gatigba, Back PWG Member.
Morning po, present.
Engineer San Marjorie Namo, Back PWG Member.
Good morning po, present po.
Engineer Sunny San Buenaventura, Back PWG Member.
Present po, good morning.
Engineer J.B. Bonde, Back PWG Member. Sira sa PWG. Engineer Russell Custodio from Maintenance Section. Engineer Rosmond Fulo, Back Provisional Member for Civil Works. Engineer Kevin John Ikoy, Back Regular Member. Engineer Eduardo Gallardo, Back Provisional Member for all types of procurement.
Morning.
Miss Virna Orteliano, Back Regular Member.
Good morning po, present.
Engineer Jane Garcia Rosales, Back Chairperson.
Good morning po, present.
And yours truly, Engineer Jess Morris Tobias, Back Secretariat. For invitation to meeting number 2025-16, our first project, Repair Maintenance of Technology Commercialization Center, TCC Building, Las Banos, Laguna, with contract ID number 25DI0149, with approved budget for the contract amounting to 300,000 pesos. Next, improvement of road safety features through application of thermoplastic pavement markings along Maharlika Highway, Manila South Road, kilometer 31 plus minus 1022, and to kilometer 39 plus 077, Santa Rosa, Ulat, Tagaytay Road, kilometer 40 plus minus 949 to kilometer 43 plus 993, and Mayapa, Canlubang, Cadre Road, kilometer 50 plus minus 374 to kilometer 51 plus 672. With contract ID number 25DI0150 and with approved budget for the contract of 5 million pesos. For our third project, asphalt overlay along Calamba, Santa Cruz, Famy, Junction Road, kilometer 57 plus 939 to kilometer 57 plus 986. With contract ID number 25DI0151. With approved budget for the contract amounting to 4,075,000 pesos. Next, repair improvement of Weighbridge Station, Barangay Turbina, Calamba City, Laguna, with contract ID number 25DI0152 and approved budget for the contract amounting to 5 million pesos. And our last project, improvement of DPWH Laguna 2nd District Engineering Office Facilities, Los Banos, Laguna, with contract ID number 25DI0153 with approved budget for the contract amounting to 7,100,000 pesos. We have supplemental bulletin number 2025-16. Subject, postponement and resumption of procurement activities for project with contract ID number 25DI0148 under invitation to bid number 2025-15. This supplemental bulletin number 2025-16 is issued to announce the postponement and resumption of procurement activities for project with contract ID number 25DI0148. Construction completion of San Pedro Medical Hospital at Barangay Nara, City of San Pedro, Laguna under invitation to bid number 2025-15, which was posted in the DPWH website and PhilJets on May 23 to June 11, 2025 due to revision of design as per request of the end user. Deadline of submission of bids, original date June 11, 2025 until 9 a.m. Resumption July 2, 2025 until 9 a.m. Opening of bids, original date June 11, 2025 immediately open after the deadline of submission of bids. Resumption July 2, 2025 immediately open after the deadline of submission of bids. Please be guided accordingly. Signed by our back chairperson, Engineer Jane Garcia Rosales. Before we proceed for the presentation of project, please be informed, especially to our prospective bidder, that questions to receive clarification will be entertained right after each presentation. Let's start our presentation of each project.
Hello, good morning po. Engineer Derek Manig from Maintenance Section po. We'll be presenting the following projects. First project is repair and maintenance of Technology Commercialization Center or TCC building. Project information, dimension is 69.44 square meter. Project description is waterproofing of roof deck liquid base repainting of exterior and interior walls, installation of downspout, installation of steel ladder. ABC costing to 300,000 pesos. Project duration is 30 calendar days. Here's the program of works. For the facilities of the engineer, provision of progress photographs. Other general requirements, project billboard, signboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization, demobilization, and general scaffolding and shoring and netting. For the general earthworks is the removal of structures and obstruction, reinforced concrete, structural concrete 3000 PSI class A 28 days. And for the part E, finishing and other civil works, storm drainage and downspout, waterproofing, painting works. Here's the location of the project at TCC building. Sa Bureau of Plant Industries po. Here's the geotag photos of the structure. And here's the plan and scope of works po na gagawin dun sa building natin. Repainting of exterior and interior walls and the waterproofing of the roof deck. Here's the different elevations. Here's the steel ladder plan. If may questions pa po. Sige po, proceed na po sa next project. For the second project is the improvement of road safety features through application of thermoplastic pavement markings along Maharlika Highway, Manila South Road at kilometer 31 plus negative 1022 to kilometer 39 plus 077. Santa Rosa Ulat Tagaytay Road from kilometer 40 plus negative 949 to kilometer 43 plus 993. And Mayapa Canlubang Cadre Road, kilometer 50 plus negative 374 to kilometer 51 plus 672. Project information. The project has a net length of 7.79 kilometers. Project description, application of thermoplastic pavement markings on national roads, EBC costing 5 million pesos. Project duration is 30 calendar days. Here's the program of works. For part A, provision of progress photographs. Part B, project billboard signboard, occupational safety and health program, traffic management, and mob demo. For part H is the reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings white and reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings yellow. Here's the location of the project. Details of the separation and edge line, pedestrian lane, stop bar, and detail for the yellow box. Here's the layout plan. And here's the pedestrian lane locations. From Manila South Road, Santa Rosa Ulat Tagaytay Road, and Mayapa Canlubang Road. May questions po ba? If wala na po, proceed na po sa next project.
Wala. This naman. Go po. So, okay.
May tatlo po. Yung third project naman po is asphalt overlay along Calamba, Cruz, Famy Junction Road from kilometer 57 plus 939 to kilometer 57 plus 986. Yun na nga po, mention na po kanina yung project name, amounting po to 4,075,000 pesos. I call it dineded. Source of fund po yung W. Project location po natin is Barangay Lalakay, Los Banos, Laguna. Yun po, yung nearby Amax's restaurant for the 7 meters. And item of works po is Part A, provision of photographs. Part B, project billboard signboard, occupational safety and health program, and traffic management of the mall. Then Part C, removal of actual structures, obstruction. Part D, aggregate sub-base course. Part E, emulsified asphalt and bituminous concrete surface wearing and binding. And Portland cement, ECCP, 0.28 meter thick. And yung miscellaneous po is yung reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings ng white. Yung outline po is nga po removal of 0.28 meter thick PCCP and 50 mm thick existing asphalt overlay na 50 mm thick PCCP po and reflectorized pavement markings. Yan po yung site photos. And may question po ba? If wala na po, proceed na po tayo sa fourth project. For the fourth project, with contract ID number 25BI0152, repair and improvement of Weighbridge Station, Barangay Turbina, Calamba City, Laguna. Project allocation po, ABC is 5 million pesos, duration 60 days. Scope of works po is installation of street lights, construction of CHB fence with painting, repair of sidewalk, and installation of standby power generator. Here's the plan for the perimeter fence, the details. Yung location po ng street lights. And yung sa sidewalk rehabilitation po. Yung street light details po, typical street light details. And program of works po. Bale, sa part A po is the provision of progress photographs. Part B, project billboard signboard, occupational safety and health, mobilization, demobilization. Part C, removal of structures and obstruction, structure excavation, foundation fill, and subgrade preparation. Part D, aggregate sub-base course. Part F, bridge construction. Reinforcing steel, grade 40 and grade 60. And structural concrete, class A, 28 days, 21 MPa. Sa part H po, miscellaneous structures, sidewalk, 100 mm thick, and roadway lighting. Sa party po naman ng buildings is cement plaster finish, painting works, CHB, non-load bearing wall, and metal structures. Part F po yung generator. Part G is fire alarm system and fire extinguisher. Ito po yung site photos natin sa Weighbridge. And kung may concern and questions pa po, proceed na po tayo sa last project. For the last project po is yung improvement of DPWH Laguna 2nd District Engineering Office facilities at Los Banos, Laguna. Project information po, net length po is 0.497 kilometer. Project description is installation of street lights and signage, construction of fence and billboard. EBC po natin is 7.1 million. And project duration po na 70 calendar days. Ang program of works po sa Part A, provision of field office of the engineer, vision of progress photographs. Part B, project billboard signboard, occupational safety and health program, mobilization and demobilization. Part C, removal of structures and obstruction, structure excavation. Part F, reinforcing steel, grade 40 and grade 60. And structural concrete, let's say 28 days, 21 megapascal. Part H po is guide or information signs and roadway lighting. And sa Division 1 naman po ng Part A, earthwork gravel fill. Part D, reinforced concrete, structural concrete, reinforcing steel, formworks and false works. Sa Division 2 Part C naman po, pre-painted metal sheet, cement plaster finish, painting works, masonry concrete and steel, and CHB non-load bearing po na 100 mm thick, and metal structures. For Part F naman po, wires and wiring devices, lighting fixtures and lamps. So ito po yung location ng project dito po sa office. Yung layout plan po, yung legend po is yung sa entrance gate, street light, yung signage po, then DPWH Laguna 2nd DEO billboard, and yung fence po natin. Ito rin po yung typical street light detail. And yung entrance gate po natin, may guardhouse po, wala pa yun. And ito na po yung typical fence details natin and yung signage po. And ito rin po yung details ng billboard po natin. If may concerns and questions po, yun na po yung final project po. Thank you.
And good morning everyone. Discuss ko po yung major category reports and pickup category for those interested or prospective bidders want to join our bidding. Just take note of this po. For our first project, 25DI0149, repair, maintenance of technology, commercialization center, TCC building, Los Banos, Laguna, with an ABC of 300,000. The major category of works for the following, mostly are buildings. You wish to join the bidding, your pickup license should have a license category of 3/E and classification of small a. For the next project, 25DA0150, improvement of road safety features through application of thermoplastic pavement markings along Maharlika Highway, kilometer 31 plus negative 1022 to kilometer 39 plus 077, Santa Rosa, Ulat, Tagaytay Road, kilometer 0040 plus negative 949 to kilometer 043 plus 993, and Mayapa, Canlubang, Cadre Road, kilometer 0050 plus negative 374 to kilometer 51 plus 672. With an ABC of 5 million pesos, the major category of works for the following, mostly are roads, maintenance, construction, rehab. If you wish to join, your pickup license should have a license category of C&D and classification of small b. For the third project, 25DI0151, asphalt overlay along Calamba and Cruz, Famy, Junction Road, with kilometer 57 plus 939 to kilometer 57 plus 986. ABC of 4,075,000 pesos. The major category of course are the following. If you want to join our bidding, your pickup license should have a license category of C and D and classification of small b. For the fourth project, title 25DI0152, repair improvement of Weighbridge stations, Barangay Turbina, Calamba City, Laguna, with an EBC of 5 million pesos. The major category of works are the following, mostly traffic engineering. If you want to join the bidding, your pickup license should have a category of C&D and classification of small b. For the last project, 25DI0153, improvement of DPWH Laguna 2nd District Engineering Office Facilities, Los Banos, Laguna, with an ABC of 7,100,000 pesos. The major category of works are the following, mostly roads, maintenance, construction, rehab, etc. If you want to join the bidding, your pickup license should have a category of C&D and classifications for small b. That ends my presentation. Please check for any comment or questions. Since wala po, thank you very much po.
Again, for this pre-bid conference, with ITB number is 2025-60 and contract ID numbers 25DI014 with contract ID numbers of 25DI0149 to 25DI0153. Our agenda, project data, requirements of bidding documents, bid forms, technical and financial proposals, criteria for eligibility screening, preliminary examination of bids, evaluation of bids, and post-qualification. Submission of bidding documents. The DPWH Laguna Second District Engineering Office will use non-discretionary pass/criteria and the eligibility check preliminary examination of bids, detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, and more. Requirement of bidding documents, instruction to bidders, general conditions of contract, special conditions of contract, specification, drawings, bill of quantities, and forms. For technical component or envelope number 1, for Class A documents, we have legal documents, TILGEMS registration certificate, valid TILGEMS registration certificate, platinum membership in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. For technical documents, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. Special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration for the time and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security in the form of a surety bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. For project requirements, we have letter A, organizational chart for the contract to be bid. B, list of contractors' key personnel, including project managers, project engineers, materials engineers, and foremen to be assigned to the contract to be bid, with their complete qualification and experience data. And C, list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be. The experience means total years of civil works experience of any nature in construction and engineering consultancy services. Include the tax identification number of the key personnel, compliance to DEO 98 series of 2016. Include the contact number of the materials engineer. Accredited safety officer required upon issuance of notice of award, subject to DEO 98 series of 2014, or the submission of construction safety and health program by the Department of Labor and Employment. First aider with certificate of training issued by Red Cross in compliance to the requirement for the approval of construction safety and health program, also subject to DEO 98 series of 2014. Implementation of Section 3 of Department Order Number 118 series of 2024 regarding the assignment of accredited contractors and consultants, project engineers to DPWH projects, which supersedes DEO 94 series of 2020 and DEO 156 series of 2023. For PE2, limits of assignment, 10 contracts located within the same province for simultaneous assignments, each costing more than 150 million. For PE1, 11 contracts located within the same province for simultaneous assignments, each costing 100 million to 150 million. Provisional project engineer, 10 contracts located within the same province. Simultaneous assignment, each costing less than 100 million. To continue, Omnibus Word Statement, original duly signed Omnibus Word Statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney, and all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. The net financial contracting capacity of the bidder shall be used in the eligibility processing. Prospective bidder must have an NFCC at least equal to the ADC to be procured as follows. NFCC is equals to current assets minus current liabilities multiplied by 50. And the value of portions of all outstanding works under the bids of the following contracts, including our awarded contracts to be started, which portions coincide with the contract to be bid will be subtracted. In the NFCC, the fixed factor of 15 shall be used in the computation of NFCC regardless of the contract duration. For Class B documents, special become joint venture license and valid joint venture agreement. If applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRRP in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful. For financial envelope or envelope number 2, we have financial bid form as being in accordance with the form prescribed. Bill of quantities, bid prices, and the bill of quantities. Detailed estimates, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of the construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. Cash flow, quarterly, monthly cash flow, and payment schedule. Instruction to bidders under ITB Clause 20 from bid date effect. The bidder shall submit one original and 2 copies of the first and second component of its bid, written in indelible ink, and shall be signed by the bidder or its duly authorized representative. All envelopes shall contain the name of the contract to be bid in capital letters. B. Bear the name and address of the bidder in capital letters. C. Be addressed to the procuring entity's bank. D. Bear the specific contract identification of this bidding process. And E. Bear a warning, do not open before the date and time for the opening of bids. The bidder shall enclose their original eligibility technical documents in one sealed envelope marked regional technical component, and the original of their financial component in another sealed envelope marked regional financial component, sealing them all in another envelope marked regional bid. Each copy of the first and second envelopes shall be similarly sealed, duly marking with the inner envelopes as copy number 1 or 2 technical component and copy number 1 or 2 financial component, and the outer envelope as copy number 1 or 2. These envelopes containing the original copies shall then be enclosed in one single envelope. The bid documents, both technical and financial proposal, must be book-bounded or fastened at the left side with ear tag in A4 size of bond paper, font size 10 or up in 70 to 100% scale, with documentary stamps and paginated as per DEO number 90 series of 2002. Please refer to DEO 11 series of 2017 for the minimum materials testing equipment and DEO 127 series of 2018 for the strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with the DPWH. The DEO 11 series of 2017 is the inclusion of the minimum materials testing equipment in the technical component of the bid.
Electronic submission and receipt of bids. Legal references. Department Order Number 87, Series of 2020. Electronic submission and receipt of bids for the procurement of civil works contracts. GPPB Resolution Number 09-2020, dated May 7, 2020. Approving measures for the efficient conduct of procurement activities during a state of calamity or implementation of community quarantine or similar restrictions, authorizing the submission and receipt of bids through electronic means or email. 2016 Revised IRR of RA 9184. Electronic submission and receipt of bids procedures. Number 1. Post the invitation to bid and bidding documents. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Must be posted in the DPWH and PhilJEP's website and at any conspicuous place for 7 calendar days per Section 21 of IRR of RA 9184. Number 2. Create the contract ID folder in the eBid portal. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Shall be done under posting of the invitation to bid and bidding documents. The folder name should be consistent with the contract ID scheme provided under DEO number 33 series of 2018. Here are the examples. Number 3. Purchase the bidding documents. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Section 17.4 and Appendix 8 Guidelines on the sale of bidding documents of the IRR of RA 9184. Number 4. Send the proof of purchase of bidding documents, official receipt. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3A of DO number 87 series of 2020. File format. Pickup ID _ contract ID _ official receipt.pdf. Email subject format. Official receipt for contract ID. Must be in PDF. Must be sent prior to the deadlines of submission of bids. Only bidders with system accepted proof of payment shall be allowed to submit their electronic bids. Here are the examples. Number 5. Send the electronic bid. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3D, number 3E, number 3I, and number 3M of DO number 87 series of 2020. File format. Pickup ID _ contract ID _ B.zip or .rar/7z. Email subject format. Bid submission of contract ID. Must be in a password-protected archive format. Shall be contained 2 password-protected archive files, the technical and the financial proposal. Number 6. Send the electronic bid if split into 2 due to attachment file size limitation of the email service provider used. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3I of DO number 87 series of 2020. Email subject format. Bid submission 1/2 for contract ID number. Bid submission 2/2 for contract ID. Here are the examples. Electronic bid, main archive file. Under these are technical proposal archive folder and the financial proposal archive folder. Under the technical proposal archive folder is the technical proposal folder, and under the technical proposal folder is the technical documents PDF. Under the financial proposal archive folder is the financial proposal folder, and under this is the financial documents PDF. Number 7. Send the bid modification, if any. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3J and number 3M of DO number 87 series of 2020. File format. Pickup ID _ contract ID _ bid _ modification _x.zip or RAR/.7z. Email subject format. Bid modification X for contract ID number, where X represents the number of bid modification submitted. Must be in a password-protected archive format. Number 8. Send the letter of non-participation, if any. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3K of DO number 87 series of 2020. File format. Pickup ID _ contract ID _ non-participation.pdf. Email subject format. Non-participation for contract ID must be in PDF. Number 9. Send the letter of bid withdrawal, if any. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item number 3L of DO number 87 series of 2020. File format. Pickup ID _ contract ID _ bid withdrawal.pdf. Email subject format. Bid withdrawal for contract ID must be in PDF. Number 10. Close the contract ID folder in eBid portal. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Item number 3G of DO number 87 series of 2020. Rename the contract ID folder in eBid portal to contract ID _ closed on the deadline of submission and receipt of bids. Number 11. Download the bids from the eBid portal to the local computer. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Item 5A DO number 87 series of 2020. Number 12. Provide the password for the main archive file, electronic bid and the technical proposal archive file. Responsible person, contractor. Rules. Item 5A of DO number 87 series of 2020 shall only be disclosed verbally in writing during the actual bid opening, which may be done in person or through video conferencing, webcasting, or other similar technology available. Bidder shall be given a maximum of 3 attempts or a period of 15 minutes, whichever comes first, to provide the correct password, except in unforeseen justifiable circumstances. Otherwise, the bidder shall be disqualified. The bidder may also be subjected to the sanction under DO number 17, series of 2015 or 3-strike policy, as may be warranted under the circumstances. Number 13. Open the main archive, electronic bid, and the technical proposal archive file. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Item 5A of DO number 87 series of 2020 and section 30.1 of IRR of RA 9184. Number 14. Provide the password for the financial proposal archive file. Responsible person, Back Secretariat. Rules. Item 5A of DO number 87 series of 2020 shall only be disclosed verbally in writing during the actual bid opening, which may be done in person or through video conferencing, webcasting, or other similar technology available. Bidder shall be given a maximum of 3 attempts or a period of 15 minutes, whichever comes first, to provide the correct password, except in unforeseen justifiable circumstances. Otherwise, the bidder shall be disqualified. The bidder may also be subjected to the sanction under DO number 17, series of 2015, 3-strike policy, as may be warranted under the circumstances. And last, number 15. Open the financial proposal archive file. Back Secretariat. Item 5A of DO number 87 series of 2020 and section 30.1 of IRR of RA 9184.
Schedules for ITB number 2025-16. Deadline for submission of bids on or before July 2025 at 9 a.m. Opening of bids immediately after the deadline of submission at DPWH Laguna 2nd District Engineering Office, New Conference Room, Barangay Compound, Los Banos, Cebu. Bids must be duly received by the tax secretariat through for manual submission, as I said a while ago here in our office, and for electronic submission, you can send it through electronic bids_Laguna2 at dpwh.gov.ph. Please be informed that the above mentioned required bidding documents are posted and available at the DPWH website pages for your reference and guidance. For the last time, we're encouraging our attendees, especially our prospective bidder, to ask questions regarding the topics being presented this morning. Upon checking po ng aming YouTube live, so far po ay wala akong naman ang comment section. If there are no more queries, questions, or clarifications regarding this meeting, we can end it here, and all the attendees here in this room and through our social media platforms, back members, PWG and Secretary and our prospective bidder, once again, thank you for attending.